So, the one world society is just about complete. Pretty soon they will be getting rid of cash, and you will have to have a card and to buy and sell. You will have to have electronic money. That's coming, and they're going to sneak it in pretty quickly. There's going to be cameras at every register. You're going to need your ID scanned to get cigarettes, cough medicine, any type of medicine, and your financial transactions. There will be a record of everywhere you go. Okay, this is what is already here, but it's going to be complete probably within the next couple of years. So that means that somebody more powerful than you can track where you've been your entire life. That is coming, and it's not coming from government, it's coming from corporate, it's coming from private industry. So that's even more terrifying, the fact that you don't have democratic control over what others do with your data. That is scary. Most people don't understand this because they don't teach this in college. But this is what's happening. That's what artificial intelligence is. And that is what's going to be happening. You can call it one world communism. You can call it one world government, one world society. But your freedoms, the fundamental fact is that your freedoms are going to erode. And they're going to erode really quick. It's probably going to be overnight. It's just going to be gone. And you're going to start seeing a lot of stuff that you wish you never saw. Things are going to change. People are going to be more scared. People are going to be less happy. Money is going to control every aspect of your life where it didn't before. You know, back a couple hundred years ago, there was money was important, but it wasn't as important and as emphasized as it is today. Everything is going to have a dollar sign. Everything is going to have a financial value to it. Even your looks, even your you know, personal tastes, your beliefs. It's all going to come essentially out of how much you make and how much you're worth. You got to remember, back in the Gilded Age, the billionaires, they still had a foot in the old community. They knew where they came from. Even the extremely wealthy back then worked with their hands. A lot of them were first generation wealthy. And so they still had foot in the old way of doing things in the old communities. That's not the new wealthy class. The new wealthy class, many of them are generational wealthy. They've been wealthy their entire life. They are close to the giant computers, so they are administrators, a lot of them, to the data, whatever the data is, and they are the ones looking at everybody's data, and those will be the highest paying jobs. You got to remember, the highest paying jobs and the most valuable companies nowadays are not oil companies. They are all tech companies. If you look at the top 5 most valuable companies in the world, all of them are tech companies. Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. All 5 of those companies are the most valuable companies ever to exist on the planet. And they're going to consolidate their power. They are going to not go out with a whimper. They are going to fight to stay in power. And this is going to have disastrous consequences. So it's just not going to end well. You can't have a society that is where there's no privacy, and people are not free to do what they want. You can't have a society like that, and that's what their end goal is. It's weird, man. You don't need an ID to vote, but you need an ID to buy cough medicine. You need, and I mean ID like scan. You need your ID scanned. It's not a quick flash of the badge. It's not a quick flash of your ID to buy cough medicine. You need your ID scanned, and that goes into a database that gets collected. So everything is set nowadays. It's there. All we need now is for a figure to do what they do. Gosh, man, I can't turn there. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think we are better off today than we were 100 years ago? That's the argument. The argument is people are living longer now. We have medicine to combat disease. These are the things that are happening. So life has never been better, except people are more miserable nowadays. People are less happy. People are more stressed out. And so what's the point of living longer if you're unhappy? That's my whole point. What's the point of not being able to do what you want to do with your life? I mean, you can't do anything like you used to without permission. And that is just the control element of our society. There's a lot of corporate control. We no longer have a democratic government. The government for the past 40 years have been taking money, and that's who controls our government now. Where if you look back 100 years ago, we still had some democratic governance. Money did not control politics as much as it does now. There's too much money in politics. There's just too much money in politics, and even some Congress people will agree with that. So everything is set for a one world government, and I hope everybody understands that. So discretion is used. Be discreet, you know, because your data is going to get stolen. It's going to get sold. Just expect the unexpected. So like, comment, share, guys. Get the message out. If you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos, let me know. Go to my website, jbales.com. I talk about AI, and I talk about the future. And if you'd like to write for me, first of all my articles are written by myself. I've written every article on there. If anybody wants to write an article or likes to write or read, I will publish your article or whatever you want to talk about on my website, and you can be a published author. So let me know if you are interested in writing, if you want whatever your message is to be heard. Now is a great time to do that. So let me know in the comment section, and I'll post it, I'll publish it. And I like to have several people writing instead of just myself. So, okay, thank you very much. Have a great day.